good. There's the noise. Let's try to get closer. Get a little closer, baby. Let's go on time lapse. I'm gonna bring this a little bit closer. Good. All right, no risky business tonight. I'm hopping in this. We've got chicken, broccoli, jalapeno, flaming hot Cheetos, cheese fries, sliders. Gonna be good. And they're sliders. It's not like a fucking loaf. I'm gonna get a knife and cut it.
You can see their sliders.
What?
You can see.
Can you see the sliders?
Yeah, it's still mine.
I think I'm gonna. There's a jalapeno. And the sliders are garlic bread. I got this new seasoning from the Colonel Seasonings, and it's called I don't know, garlic parmesan seasoning. It smelled delicious. I never had it before. All right, should be good. Let's start from. Do I go from the back? That's good. I don't think I've ever had a stream where I've taken my first bite and I'm like, oh, it fucking sucks. I don't think I've ever done that. I've had meals. I've had dinners before. I don't even have the chat on.
Scott. Hey, Scott.
What's up, Scott? Wow, imagine me going the whole time without that. That's usually the first thing I do. Is I say hello as I'm live, and then I start going on the chat. Although the chat has not been a chat lately. Nom 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 nom. What is it? Hey Scott, did you watch Raw tonight?
No.
I liked it.
I have to do. It's been a while since we watched it.
I watched the whole thing. I think the whole thing should have been done in the Manhattan Center, though. I was gonna watch it regardless, but I'm at the gym, and then I got like a notification from the network saying watch the pre-show now. So I click on it and I start watching it, and I see JR and King in the Manhattan Center. I'm like, holy shit, they're gonna do the whole show like that? And then one of them goes, oh, let's take it back to the Barclays Center.
You probably couldn't house everybody, you know what I mean?
Well,
You
yeah.
make more money that way.
Yeah,
Makes
but
you venues.
I'm just saying, I think the whole show would have been sick. Just the Manhattan Center. Yeah, no. Well, supposedly somebody was saying on Raw tonight, like, the tickets were insane for the Manhattan Center. And I think there was like 3 matches maybe. Mike Chioda was a referee, old school ref. I really wish they'd go back to how it used to be, like the look alone. Yeah, I didn't see him.
It was just weird.
What?
It was weird that he wasn't there.
Who?
Napoleon.
Oh, I think his daughter was in the front row. Was he advertised to be there? I don't even know if he was advertised. I thought it was great seeing all the old faces. the Divas coming back too. What was the highlight of Raw? I'll give my answer first. For me, the highlight of Raw was probably the opening segment. You know what? I think there should have been a lot of Divas there. I'm surprised Sonny wasn't there. I'm definitely surprised Sonny wasn't there. Then again, I don't know what kind of crazy shits he's been up to. His hair, right? She wasn't on Raw that much, but... Well, I guess. Yeah, you're right about that. When I think of Sonny, I think of Livewire. Not the wrestler. The show. Yeah, you're right about that. Sonny wasn't on Raw, that I guess, a lot. Who was there? Who wasn't there that should have been there? I get, yeah. Mick Foley, obviously. You know, Kevin Nash was rumored to be there, or was advertised to be there, and he wasn't there, but I think he's hurt or something. Al Snow. Al Snow. I love seeing everybody come back. I really do. I was shocked the most to see MVP in the back gambling with the APA.
I didn't even see
Gilbert. What?
I didn't even see MVP.
I think he was on TV for like 30 seconds.
Oh, really?
Scott, you know what I realized tonight, though? Headbangers, yeah. Godfather, the Godfather, I don't think he gives D'Lo Brown any time off. Every time WWE does a thing, Godfather's always there. D'Lo Brown's never there. And every response from the Godfather is, oh, D'Lo's working. He works for the Godfather, so the Godfather doesn't let him take off. Godfather's a strict boss. Mark Henry looked like he got big. Looks like he's out of shape. But I think he's done wrestling. Christian looked good. Yeah. Were you not a fan of the chest protector? I thought it was great. You know, one of my favorite matches was D'Lo Brown and Val Venus. I think it was SummerSlam. Nice solid opening match. I love D'Lo. Remember when D'Lo Brown came back like 10 years ago? I think it was like 10 years ago. You're looking at the real deal now. Whoop! You better take your sorry ass out on the street. Yeah. I love this song. Who hurt his neck? I think Val Venus was the Intercontinental champion. Oh, D'Lo. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Val Venus was Intercontinental champion, right? Or was he not? Maybe he wasn't. I love Val Venus. I thought he was great. Funny, I used to do his one-liners in school. I got chicken on the floor.
I don't see it.
I don't even know how that fucking fell.
I felt from your first bite.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
This is good. Want to try a bite?
Yeah, actually, I do. You want to bite mine?
Yeah. Let's try to break you off a piece of this. It's sloppy.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, Jesus. Yours is always sloppy.
I like it sloppy. All right.
Don't take a big bite. I don't have a lot left.
Got some booby cleavage in the camera.
Well, how the hell would you like me to bite it? Jesus Christ.
You just drop it down.
Oh my God, yours is good though. Yours is better than mine.
Yeah. What is yours? Yours is puppies. Those are some Rottweilers. Oh, yours is spicy.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I've got flaming hot Cheetos on here. Jalapenos.
I love that cayenne.
Whew. That would have been funny, like him going to the Manhattan Center. They should have had JBL do the Justin Bradshaw character too. That would have been funny. Scott? Who wasn't there that you were disappointed in not being there? Justin Hawk Bradshaw. Yep. Trying to think. I think for the most part, I saw everybody that I expected to see. Yeah, I don't know why Foley wasn't there. I'm almost positive I saw his daughter and her husband in the front row, though. Stone Cold was my favorite part. Everything else was good. I just wish the whole event was in the Manhattan Center. They really should. I mean, I understand why. Not enough money and all that, but they should bring. If that's the case, they should do NXT there. You know who wasn't there? Ryder.
Yeah.
And he's been, speaking of Val Venus, he's been doing Val Venus things all week. No. Guess what Kaki said? Vince looked old.
I said, wow, Vince looks really bad. Oh, my guy's like in his 80s.
He still looks good, though.
He looked like he was sick.
I think it's
Anyway.
a lot of makeup.
He looked like he was sick.
He's jacked still.
I'm not talking about, I meant his face. Like, his face he looked very sick.
Just a lot of makeup.
Or not enough makeup. He looked very sick.
No.
Yes.
He's looked like that for years, though. Yeah, he
I
has.
never remember his eyes looking like that. His eyes just look terrible.
Like pink.
Not even just like underneath his eyes too. Like, oh my god, he looked like he aged terribly.
I think he looks great.
I think he looked like he's sick. I don't know. See? Not just me.
Yeah, hopefully he's not sick. But he still look good though. I mean, yeah, everybody gets old. How old is he? He's like.
He's in his 80s.
I don't think he's in his 80s.
He's up there. I'll move up.
70s. Go ahead. I'm gonna go and say 74.
How old is Vince McMahon?
I didn't see Cena much. I had to get up to use the bathroom.
72.
I was a year off. I was close.
He was born August 24th, 1940.
72. Damn. I saw his new shirt though. Cena's got a nice new shirt. Hey Scott, maybe you could answer this. When they did the Divas come out, when they came out. Yeah, that's it. It's a nice shirt. I've always loved his shirts. The green is probably my favorite though. When they had the Divas come out, and there was like a pregnant Maurice, a pregnant Maria Kanellis. Oh, that's who I was the most shocked about, by the way. Terry Reynolds. Terry Reynolds was definitely the biggest surprise. But back to my question. What's up, Benji? I don't know how she left. I have no idea. But is that why Mike Bennett is not on TV anymore because she's pregnant and they're keeping them together? Do you know anything about that? Or maybe he is on TV. I just don't know because I don't watch it. I'm going to start watching it more, though. I'm extremely happy and looking forward to NXT this Saturday and then the Royal Rumble on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. Benji, how's it going? How's it going? Oh, yeah. These things are fucking good. Not Bennett. Michael. No. Is it Bennett? Or Michael? Not Bennett. Wasn't that his name, though? I'm thinking about I'm getting the referee confused with oh, Matt Bennett is the referee.
Her husband's name is Kanellis, isn't it?
No, Maria's last name is Kanellis, and because his indie name was, I guess, popular, they switched it around and gave him her last name.
Ah, okay.
Because they're really married. I think it's Bennett. Those rows look dank. Now, before I answer that, what does dank mean? These are slider rolls that I turned into garlic bread, and they're actually very good, extremely good. Got chicken, broccoli, tomato, onions, peppers, flaming hot Cheetos, jalapenos, and cheese fries on there. I don't think I've ever heard the word dank before.
Me neither.
I've heard doink. These rolls are badass, and they're only 90 calories a pop. I'm gonna try another day. Try over there. There you go.
What?
Memes?
It basically means it looks really good.
Oh, okay. Never heard of that.
Down slang.
Dank ass weed. Oh, Scott replied, dank ass. My meal is, it's very sticky, and it smells like garlic bread. It's good, though. It's really good. Scott, I didn't take you as a weed guy. Not saying that you are. I know you're a beer guy. Dank ass weed. Maybe that sounds familiar now.
Not ringing a bell.
No, I never heard dank before.
Okay.
Maybe it's a new. Maybe it's a new term.
It's potent and smelly and good.
Potent, smelly, and good. I remember I was at my buddy's house one night, and we were having a sleepover. We were like 13, 14 years old. My friend Matt, and his dad came in, and he goes, "Oh, I smell that reefer. Where is it? It's some funky weed." Funniest thing. And then just left, just walked out. I've never been into smoking weed. I've only done it a handful of times. My friend was, I might have had a little bit, but we would do it on his roof, right outside his window. And I don't even think we even started yet. He used to keep it in his floor, like the heaters, the vents would come up, and he would keep his Playboys in there and his weed. I swear, his dad came in one night. He's like, "I smell that. That's some funky weed." I was never a big smoker, though. When it comes to weed, just never liked it. I didn't like the way it felt on my throat. Didn't like the way it smelled. Didn't like the way it made me feel. I remember I smoked a bad joint with my friend one time at work years ago, and I was like hallucinating. I wound up going home and laying on the couch, and my dad's like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "I did something bad." Well, not hallucinating, but I was just, I drove home, even though it was up the road. But my dad's like, "What's the matter?" I'm like, "I did something bad." He's like, "You're all right." And he knew, and he like just gave me a cold towel to put over my head. Yeah, same with me. I drinker over a smoker,
Yeah,
big time,
drinking over smoking.
big time, every day of the week. Every day of the week. My mom likes the way that smells.
Sometimes it does smell good. I'm not gonna lie.
Really?
Sometimes.
See, I think a cigarette.
Because sometimes it's just very. Ugh, it's like a very bitter smell.
I think a fresh cigarette, like a freshly lit cigarette, smells good.
So do I.
But then I'm over it.
And that stinks after that. Just think, we used to smoke inside. How bad everything used to smell.
What? Smoking? When we used to
We
smoke? Yeah.
in our apartment and stuff.
I can't stand the smell of people
How
smoking
bad
now.
that used to smell. I
Or the
can't
smell of
imagine.
somebody walking in after having a cigarette.
That's the worst smell, like that stale. Ugh. Especially in the rain. That's the worst.
Cigs, yeah. I can't even remember the last time I had a cigarette. Years. Sometimes I still, sometimes
I actually remember the last cigarette I smoked.
Yeah?
The very last one. I walked the dog right before I took the pregnancy test.
Oh. And then you just stopped?
Lucas.
My favorite time to smoke a cigarette. 2. Number 1, when I got done eating, was my favorite. Or when I just got up in the morning and I'm taking a big dump. That was the best for
Cigarette
me.
and coffee in the morning. Oh my god, that was like the best thing in the world.
Cigarette, coffee, and taking a dump. I don't know how I used to do it. Especially right in the morning when you wake up, you got that sore throat.
It's been like crazy before and after pics.
Thanks, Benji. What happened? What happened?
You said both cigarette and coffee make you shit your brains out.
Yeah, Scott. That thing popped up where it said show or hide. I don't know if
I don't even see it.
well, you're not gonna see it. It shows up in mine. I might have hit hide on accident, so
Not when it's burning.
jalapeno.
Why? What he said?
I don't know. I don't get to see it. It just said show or hide, and I thought I hit show, and it went away. This is supposed to be a light meal tonight, and it is. But when I was doing the math, I did it on paper first, and it just shows you how much of a dum-dum I am. The math was like almost 3,000 calories. I'm like, what? This is supposed to be a light meal. And then I used a calculator, and I was way off, like by half. All right. Or maybe it was Benji that sent it, and I hit... Okay, so maybe that's what it was. I think this is going to be my last week with doing the one beer. I think I'm gonna go next week without no beers.
Really?
Yeah, except the weekend. The weekend I'm gonna have one or two. That's the plan. I think I could have did it tonight.
How's that gonna play out for you though when you go to bed?
What?
Like when you go to bed? How's that gonna work? Like eating no beer. You know what I mean?
I didn't hear you.
When you go to bed.
Yeah.
You said cutting back the second beer. They're having a hard time going to sleep.
Yeah, but one beer doesn't do nothing. So, you know what I mean? And I have the seltzers to... I don't want to... No. I have a hard time going to sleep as it is. That is the last thing I need.
How many calories are in the hurricane?
Hmm? What?
That's what Benji said. How many calories are in the hurricane?
What hurricane? The beer? Or the malt liquor? Maybe that's what he means?
I've never even heard of a hurricane.
Hurricane is like a... I guess it would be technically called a malt liquor. Also no appetite anymore. Oh, me. I drink Natty Light. Scott, you're 183? No problem. The one beer I drink is like 196, almost 200 calories. I was doing fucking 5 of those a night. So I was drinking 1,000 calories a night alone, and that's just alcohol. I can only imagine if I were to add up all the condiments and chips. No, Scott, I get the big ones. It's almost 200. The small ones, yes, the regular size one, that makes sense because 83 times 83. So, yeah. So plus you get the half ounce in the bigger ones. Is it? Scott, I was thinking about you today. You ever see that commercial where the guy falls backwards and goes into the big thing of hops? I was thinking, do hops go bad?
Everything goes bad.
Maybe hops don't go bad. Why would you have so many hops? I doubt they use that many hops in making beer. It's a good question. Do hops go bad?
Well, what is a hop exactly? What is it?
I could be wrong on this, and I probably am wrong, but I think hop is a plant.
Plants die. Everything biodegrades, you know what I mean?
What?
Everything goes bad.
What about weed? Weed.
Hop's dried. It's like freaking dried spice that like lasts forever.
I think hops is dry too.
Really?
I think so. I could be wrong. I don't know. There we go. Even one beer will disrupt sleep. See, that's the thing. Beers help me sleep. That's why I was doing them.
It's the alcohol that relaxes you.
That was close. It was kind of related to weed. But do they go long, or do they have a long lifespan?
They weaken.
They weaken. All right.
I'm still hungry.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'm still kind of hungry too. But I am not going to. Here's the thing. Even though tonight wasn't as light as I wanted, I'm sorry, as heavy as I wanted, I can't talk. I couldn't talk even doing my stories. Excuse me, look at the napkins.
Ew.
Broccoli napkins.
Your damn broccoli napkins.
I wanted to.
See, they don't last very long unless you vacuum seal them.
Unless what?
You vacuum seal them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the commercial I saw, the guy was jumping like off a wagon or something and like falling back into this big bed of hops. I think that's a lot of hops. Maybe they got use for them. But I don't know any of that stuff. I don't know how long they last. I don't know if they go bad. Does weed go bad? That's a question.
It's different. It's dry.
Does weed go bad? Maybe that's why weed turns
well.
skunky.
It could be the same thing as a cigarette. A cigarette can go stale.
Yeah.
You've never had a stale cigarette?
I don't think I've ever had a stale cigarette. I've had
I have.
like old cigarettes that I've had that fell in between my seats when I've run out of cigarettes back in the day. I would just look under my seat and I'd always find a crusty one. I don't think it tastes, stale though.
Weed will dry up and lose its potency.
You never stay asleep. All right. Show. Did it again. I just hit show and I got nothing.
Weed will dry up and lose its potency.
It helps me flow, but never stay asleep and feel rested.
In the fucking heater
Not
vent
very
for a while.
long. You vacuum seal them. Who are you talking about?
That's what Scott said.
What?
He said weed will dry up and lose its potency, especially if you keep it in the fucking heater vent.
Yeah, that he would keep it in the heater vent. But I wouldn't know if I'm, back then if I was smoking bad weed or tasty weed. I guess didn't like it either way.
Well, I don't think it tastes good when you smoke it. I never thought it tasted good.
I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Benji, the falling asleep thing. Here's the thing. When I was doing the 4 beers, even the 3 beers, I would drink my beers and then I would eat and go to sleep. Now, I've always been one of those guys that got up in the middle of the night and had a sweet tooth. The beers, yeah, I guess I never really, unless I got fucked up, I slept through the night. But even but especially now, here, my night's the same every single night. I'll fall asleep, watching wrestling, wake up to a different match, but I feel like I wasn't sleeping. And then I get up, I pee, and then I go back to sleep for the night.
Because you weren't in deep sleep.
Mm-hmm. I hate that. It's the worst when you feel like you're not, you were sleeping, but you didn't know it.
The only way you feel rested is if you fall into that deep sleep.
Bazinga. Did that go? Oh, went right in the fucking bowl of water.
You can see all the freaking water splash out onto the floor.
I heard it though. All right. That was a delicious meal. 1610. Is that what it was? 1610?
Your meal?
Yeah.
2105.
2105. Oh, it's got to be minus 170 because I didn't do the serving of Cheetos. It was originally supposed to be 19 and change. Last week was like 21. Last Monday was like 21. So I'm in good shape as long as I stay light on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. Waking up to pee every night for me too. That's the worst. I have to go to bed with like no pee in me. Like even if I pee and then wait 15 minutes to lock up and lay back down, I'm like, I don't want to get up to pee. So I'll get up and whatever, just get it out. And then I still get up. I still get up like twice. But I also get up because I have that sweet tooth. And if I know there are sweets in the house, I find them. Thank God I got Oreo Thins. Good night. I'm leaving too. Scott, it was fun talking to you. Benji, it's fun talking to you too. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will see you guys tomorrow night for another one. Thins are the best. Oreo Thins are the best. They're really good. I'm gonna probably have a bunch of them tonight. No, I might. I might.